Hello, and welcome back to our grand adventure, where we've made it our way to Rena. It's a dead planet. Go figure. I kind of figured that. The whole thing was suspicious. The only reason why I'm here was I was gonna eat something and then go back, but I ended up with a skit. So change of plans. We're gonna focus on some things. See what it is. You okay?
Everything okay there, big guy? You look kind of pissed.
I'll say. He looks like he wants to bite the head off something.
What's eating at you? Come on, Alphen. You're gonna bring us all down if you keep that ferocious scowl on.
Oh, sorry. Do I really look that ticked off?
Yeah, it kinda makes you hard to talk to. So, what's bothering you?
It's a pebble.
A pebble?
Snuck its way into the back of my boot. I can't seem to get rid of it.
Oh, I totally get you. Weird how much it can get on your nerves, huh?
Yeah, it's barely bigger than a grain of sand. So how come it feels like I'm walking around on hot nails?
You know, maybe this is a crazy solution, but you could just take your boot off and give it a shake.
Ah,
Oh
yeah.
my god!
Yeah, of course. You're right.
Oh my goodness.
Phew. It's like I've been given a new lease on life. Thanks for the tip, Shion.
Seemed kind of obvious, but you're welcome. That's the trouble with windy places. All that fine debris ends up getting into your hair and clothes.
Alphen, is it just me, or have you become extra sensitive ever since getting your sense of pain back?
Now that you mention it, the other night at camp, there was a fly buzzing around that annoyed him so much, he unsheathed the blazing sword.
So much for sensitive. That's just being a Mr. Cranky Pants.
Nothing new on that front, then.
What's the matter, Alphen? You look a little tense.
It's nothing, really.
He wants to get angry, but knows that doing so would only prove our point. Hence the building frustration showing plainly on his face.
Would you stop analyzing things for 1 minute?
Point taken.
I'm okay. I'm okay. It's fine. Oh my god. Is he okay?
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Oh yeah, that's because Shion said you would look good with a little bit of blue, and he took it to heart.
I love how much amazing food we get to eat even when we're out on the road.
Me too. Especially compared to what I used to have when I was still a slave. This is paradise.
It's amazing what good food can do to keep your hopes up. Nagal used to say all the time that the power of food is subtle, yet profound.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? For whatever reason, I find I don't worry nearly as much when I've got a full stomach helping me out.
That's why you shouldn't be such a picky eater.
Huh?
She's right. You always leave food that you don't like on your plate when you're done.
Come on, what's the big deal?
Back in the day, I couldn't think about leaving any food. It was such a waste not to eat at all. You needed every last scrap of energy.
Exactly. Even when my brother and I didn't have much to eat, we all did what we could to make it taste good and enjoy what we had.
That definitely explains a lot about why you cook the way you do, Kisara.
Dohalim, I bet you don't know what any of that's like. You must be used to food being handed to you on a silver platter.
Sometimes it was gold.
You didn't shy away from that at all.
Although, there was one experience that does come to mind.
Oh?
When I first learned that the food I ate originally came from animals and fish, I was rather taken aback.
You just ate whatever was in front of you without even thinking about it?
That's a silver-spooned elite for you.
Okay.
Your cooking has really improved, Shion.
It's because of you that I understand what makes it so fun. I'm glad everyone seems to enjoy what I make too.
I've noticed a disturbing trend that after it's your turn to cook, our ingredients tend to run really low. What's up with that?
That is a good point, Law. There's a weird difference between the amount of ingredients she prepares and how much food actually gets served. Curious. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Isn't it pretty normal for veggies to shrink a little when you fry them up?
Or maybe she eats all the bad batches herself so we won't notice.
Come on, I wouldn't do anything like that.
Then how would you explain the difference?
Ahem. I have a theory that I wish to
Oh
propose.
no.
What is it?
As we all know, Shion here can have quite the appetite. I imagine she often taste tests her own food as she prepares it. By my eye, it would appear that her footprints are leaving deeper impressions as of late. Far be it from me to level such an accusation, but the facts lead me to conclude that...
She's been snacking while she cooks.
And yet, she still looks so slender in her clothing.
Yeah, I'm kind of envious actually.
Wait a sec, are you guys trying to say she's...
I'm what?
nothing?
Nothing.
It's fine.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain. And then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy. But I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Oh. Let's see. %. 12%. 8%. Alright.
Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
So, Halim, care if I hang out for a while?
Would you perchance be interested in going on a walk together?
Why? You're not on guard duty for another few hours.
Which is why I want to walk. To hear the music in these parts.
Okay.
Music? Where are you going to find musicians all the way out here?
There's more to music than what people play. It's in the grass, fluttering in the wind, the leaves in the trees, and the songs of birds and insects. Once you open your ears, you'll find that music is truly everywhere in this world.
What sounds like music depends on who's listening, huh? It's an interesting idea, but I think it might be a little too difficult for me. Speaking of music, whatever happened to your instruments? You used to be a musician, didn't you?
Those are well out of my reach at this point. That aside, I don't feel that I yet have the right to play any of them again. You could say that it is in part my way of atoning for that which I have failed to do over the years.
Meaning that you haven't completely given up on making things right.
Do you think me a fool stuck in the past?
Not at all. In fact, far from it. You sound like you're still holding out hope for a brighter future. Picture yourself being able to play your music again. Doesn't that motivate you to keep going even when things get tough?
I see what you mean. I didn't realize that drive still lingered within me. The darkness in one's heart is sure to manifest in their music. However, I promise you that one day, when that darkness has finally lifted, I shall let you hear me perform.
Well, now that you've said it, you're gonna have to follow through. I look forward to hearing you play.
We'd best get ready for tomorrow. Once we finish eating, we should get going.
Yeah. Well, let's see. What do we all got? I still gotta level up a whole lot. Oh god, there's just so much that's just at a high level, and I just, oh god.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
I just need like a good place to level up. To like level 100. Oh hey Alphen. Hey Cole, what's up? You don't look too hot, kid. I'm really hungry. Even with the running gun, there's still enough food go around. That's not good. There's no way to bring some from outside.
Yes.
We have been, thanks to your hard work, we've managed to establish trade routes and have a little food coming in. But other places are not doing very well off either, so it's only so much we can broker between realms. Especially since this realm is nothing but rocks and sand for the most part.
Great.
As I said, I wish there was something that could be done. But still hope. I heard there's a merchant from Ciclodia who's in the
How's
castle.
this?
Would you mind
Got it.
talking to him for us?
Hey.
See what we can say. In the meantime, here, have this bread. Xian always comes prepared like that. Anyway, let's make our way to the castle. Leave it to Xian with having snacks on her person at all times. My god, so many skits right now.
I never realized before just how hot this place is. It's like being inside a fire.
You're only just noticing? Ah, yes, forgive me. The whole lack of sensory feedback situation.
That's the one. It's hard to believe I once worked in this soup, let alone helped spearhead a revolution.
And all with the mask concealing your face. It must have been very grimy beneath that.
Back then, we had our plates full enough dealing with constant abuse from our Renan overlords. It never occurred to me the air itself was oppressive in its own way. My head's spinning just with the effort it takes to walk.
I think that's called heat stroke. You might want to take a sip of water.
You mean that water that's been festering under the sun for days? I wouldn't chance it without boiling it first.
Oh, I know. I'll go to the dock and fetch us some clean water.
Water alone won't suffice. He'll need to ensure his sodium levels are replenished as well.
In that case, let's see if we can rustle up some rock salt. Alphen, you go cool off in the shade for a while. Xion, stay and keep an eye on him.
And then there were two.
Bit of an overreaction, but it's still kind of them.
Maybe it's not the time, but this place brings back memories.
I know what you mean. We're back where it all started.
You don't ever regret meeting me sometimes, do you?
Are you kidding? You started all of this. Bringing down the wall, retrieving my sense of self. I have no regrets.
Welcome back, Law.
Alright. There's another one in Uzbek.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I wonder if something happened.
Possible. Wait, wait. Oh, there you are. Hello. Hey, it seems like you folks are staying pretty busy. Oh,
Hey.
you could say that. You seem in high spirits yourself. I try. I like to think I'm good at staying positive, if nothing else. After all, with everyone so scared right now, it's important for you guys, for guys like us to stand tall and keep hope alive, you know? You said it. What's got you all dumps me? I'm fine, I guess. You don't sound like it to me. If Zephyr saw you like that, he'd be none too pleased. Cut him some slack. What'd I say? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Anyway, I remembered that Nate said that he has a favor to ask you guys. He does. You should just talk to him yourselves and tell him I sent you. See you later.
Great.
The stuff with Zephyr, I mean your dad, still weighing on your mind. I've known every comes across since I was in diapers, so I know better than anyone just how much they hate him. It's not like anyone's pointing fingers at me, but it's hard to stop imagining that they don't hate me somehow. Do you want to wait here while we talk to Nate? No, I'll come along. Not like waiting around is gonna make me feel any better. Nate!
Huh?
Oh, hey, you guys, what can I do for you? We were gonna ask you the exact same thing. Garner sent us to talk to you. He said you had a favor to ask? Favor? What favor? Oh, I know. You know the waste. There's a Zoogle there I want you to take care of. We managed to contain it and block off the roads.
Alright.
Guess that makes sense. I'm guessing you want to more or less, but I'm not asking you to do it, Alphen. I want Law to take care of it, said to me. Really? You got a problem with that? No, but...
Alright.
Good. Then get to work as soon as possible. If you need to break the barrier to get it done, that's fine too. Anyway, that's all for me. Don't let me down, you hear? What's with you guys? First, Gunner starts acting right now, Nate. It's me. It's because I got my dad killed. No, it's fine. It's the least I could do after what I put those guys through. I'll be back. Nobody said we can help you. We'll come to. Alright then. Oh, which direction is that? Off. That's the way that I've been wanting to go. But it's yet to let me. I get to go now. Oh, please tell me they aren't actually kind of mad at him for that.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
I mean, it is bad enough Law blames himself.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Oh, it's the little gold one. Wait, where is it? Oh my god. Don't actually know the point of the gold ones. I might have missed that. I missed that memo. Here I come.
Is this the barrier that's keeping the Zoogle in that Nath mentioned?
Looks like it. Our Zoogle pal should be on the other side.
This barrier is weird. It looks old and half-finished. Plus, he said it was okay to break.
I mean, we won't need it anymore once the Zoogle's gone, right? So what does it matter? Did they really think that barrier was enough for a Zoogle like that?
It was. That thing was sturdier than you give it credit for.
Really? So that's the Zoogle, huh? This should be a piece of cake.
Don't get careless, Law.
Well, I hope it's not at that high of a level,
I've got a bad feeling about this one.
Me too.
or else it's gonna
Better keep our
murder me.
distance.
We'll kick your ass later, buddy.
Nah, we're gonna do it now. It's just level 53.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. Don't mind if I do. Outstanding form.
Armor's too strong.
Split it open.
Be my guest. Flew away.
Dance on the wind.
Ow.
Elusive deity.
Try harder.
Stop.
My turn. Take this.
You don't let me behind you.
Not today. You're mine.
The fluidity of your
I'm
movement
not
is
done.
simply incredible.
Take this. I'm not done. Take this.
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend.
Oh no! Maybe this was a little bad.
Burning strike! Illuminate the dark! Come forth, holy cliff, holy land! I'm going to use the power of my healing arts.
Negative gate. Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. On your knees.
I'll be saving lunar corruption!
Air pressure.
Take this.
Like an annihilation!
I'm not done. I'm not done.
Oops, wrong one.
Bloody howling. Really now see what I can do.
Purge malevolence!
Raining flash.
Dance on the wind! Air thrust! Water!
Hold on. Hitting pile.
Take this. Burn in hell.
Eagle ray.
Burning strike!
Catapult.
Here I come.
There you go! Don't let up! Pierce evil!
It's over.
The enemy wields arts too.
You'll soon see about that!
Those dawns shall bring
Wind. Searing gale.
seismic
Here's a
rupture.
healing art! Wind angel energy!
No escape.
Anything in armor is on the ground.
Lunar corruption!
Hitting pile driver.
Tornado drop! It's weakened!
No escape. This ends now. You're mine. Flew away. Try harder. My turn. You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Just what I
You're
thought!
mine.
It's
No
showtime!
escape. You're finished.
Oh, I'm gonna use a spell.
Here goes!
You're mine.
Not on my watch! Mega ray! Air pressure!
You're mine.
Up and out! Let's go!
You're finished.
Like astral energy!
Burn in hell.
Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth!
Strike. I'm not
A
done.
wailing Zanzibar!
Yeah, we're going good. We're doing great. We're okay.
Here! Let's get you off this way!
Raining flash.
Hitting
Like
pile driver.
astral energy!
It's over.
Up and out! Let's go! Annihilation!
Strike.
Illuminate the
No
dark!
escape.
It looks like you got this one covered!
Raining flash.
I like to think they were doing pretty good.
Raining flash. Try harder.
Please ignore me. I'm gonna stay behind you. Just ignore me. I'm not here.
It's over.
I'm like little annoying flies that you can't get.
You picked the wrong fight. Take this. Strike. Does it hurt? Strike. Does it hurt? Time to let it rip. You're mine.
Illuminate the dark! Jolie!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Breath of life! Heal my weary companion!
Radiant
Eternal devastation! Sorry, but this fight ends here! Now, Asuna!
Right!
Oh jeez, I just realized I got to 100. Hey, hello. How about that? It's angry now though, so that's great.
I've been hit with something! So even a masochist has his limits. Not feeling so great.
Just call him a masochist! Why do you call him a masochist? He's not a masochist! I don't think he's a masochist.
No escape!
That's so weird.
Armor won't save you!
Meanwhile, did you leave the bubble?
Not today! Here I come! No escape!
That move! Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with havoc and destruction.
Thanks so much!
Here I come!
Oh my god, I don't even know what's going on right now. Ow.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too.
Now you see what I can do!
Radiant here! Damn it!
Searing gale!
Here! Got it! Now's our chance!
You're mine!
Did I break the core? What's the core? I didn't realize it.
Okay, here I go.
Oh, we're running out of... I just realized that.
Hold on to your heart. Here I come.
You're finished!
Winds of heaven. Help this purge malevolence. Arctic water
More than some help burn out! It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out. Confiscated.
Fine. No! Ow!
Now! You're mine! Try harder! Now! Okay,
Hi, Lloyd. No, thank you.
Lightning.
not a chance!
Lunar corruption.
Armor won't save you! Penumbra! Rotating pile driver!
Banana, let's go. Reload.
I'll grind you into dust!
Hey, we almost got it.
Stand for the wind.
Don't die, please.
Burning strike. Oh, sparkling stars of light. Rain down and purify all.
Roll away! I'm not done!
Here's the healing art. I didn't think you had it.
Who's angry? I couldn't say.
Nothing much I can say to that.
Behold!
Oh, it's him.
The Earth pulse! Tectonic fission! Burn in hell! Here I come! I'm not done!
It's about to strike.
Carve through one! Look sharp, everyone! Begin! Your move! Try harder! Not a chance! My turn! Your move! Can you take it?
Nope.
Soaring blast! I'm not done!
Oh my god, everything's getting so chaotic.
Not ever! Blow away!
Be careful not to overdo it.
Ow!
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Let me help.
Resonate with me!
I'm a little.
You'll pay for that! I'm not done! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Oh no, don't hurt me.
Here, let me help.
No rest for the wicked.
Burn in hell! Take it!
I'll smash you!
They're not playing around.
Nope, I cannot do that right now. Cannot flee. It's fine.
Now! I'm not done!
You and your stupid tidal wave. Stop it. Only I could do that.
What are friends for if we can't depend on one another?
You're right. I'll bear that in mind.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, though, Helene.
You're mine! I'm not demon lash! Raining fire!
Don't you love the couples that are like
It's on! Eat this!
totally oblivious to each other, but everybody else can realize it?
Let me free you of your power! Never win! Take this!
I don't know what I'd do without you. Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Oh my god, could you please just die?
Armor won't save you!
You're mine! Show me! In an instant! Impact clock!
Huh? What's a letter doing in a place like this?
Hell if I know. I highly doubt that Zoogle was trying to guard it. Still, somebody must have left it for some... Law.
Huh? What's up?
Something up?
It's from my old man. My dear son, I wonder how things will be between us by the time you read this.
In any case, I first want to congratulate you on all that you've accomplished. Making it this far requires a strong body, fine technique, an unwavering spirit, and most of all, friends that you can count on. If you have all of that, then I, as your father, have nothing to worry about. Those things together will always keep you on the right path. That brings me to what I really wish to discuss with you. As with all of us, there will someday come a time when you'll be a grown man who can and must think and act for himself. Whether you'll live in a world where blood will no longer be spilled between Dahnans and Renans, or when that day arrives, nobody can say. But even if peace still eludes us then, you'll have to decide how to live in this world. Listen to others with an open heart, but don't be swept away by their words. Always live on your terms. One more thing. If I ever see you again, I hope to say this to you in person, but neither of us knows what tomorrow may bring. Know this. Whatever you think of me, and what I've done, your mother and I love you very, very much.
And there's nothing in this whole world that will ever change that. Your father, Zephyr.
Zephyr.
I can't believe he's only telling me all this after he's gone. What am I supposed to do with this?
Zephyr once told me that living freely meant being your own master. I think he wanted to make sure you know how he felt one way or another. What you do with that knowledge is up to you.
But that still doesn't explain why his father left that letter for him here, of all places.
Don't forget, we were led to this place. We may well get some answers if we go back to the source of all this.
Oh boy. Anything else back here? Nope. Okie dokie.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Done and done. From the look of it, I take you guys found the letter.
Hey,
We sure did. Did you guys put it there? Nope, Zephyr did, as soon as Law ran away. He left it there just in case something ended up happening to him and he wouldn't get to see Law again. The way him and Law were reunited, he never saw that one coming.
Hey,
Hey, chin up, kid, you still don't think we blame you for what happened to him, do you? Look, I won't lie to you, it really hurts losing a man like Zephyr. He was a father to us all, you know. But when you're in the business of fighting the remnants like we are, you always are prepared to lose friends and more along the way. Knowing Zephyr, I'm guessing he didn't write you a very long letter, am I right? You know, when your parents met, your mom was a resistance fighter too. Did you know that? I figured it out. The reason she pulled out of the front lines was because she had you. She would stay behind and protect you while your father would fight twice as hard for the two of you. That was the deal anyway. There was only one time your old man broke it, and that was because he went to find medicine to cure your mom's illness. Needless to say, he didn't get it to her before she died. That's the only time in all those years when he acted for selfish reasons. I had no idea. He never told me about that. But it goes to show you, he never forgot about you or your mom that whole time. He still loved you both deeply. Yeah, and I took it all and threw it all away, I guess. So what's your plan? Now that you know how your father really felt about you. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But one thing's for sure, I'm going to grow up to be the man that both my parents can be proud of. Good answer. In case I've got something else for you.
this is...
That's the ring Zephyr was holding on to, isn't it? That's my mom's. It's yours, kid. You're ready. Don't waste your life. The parents fought so hard.
thanks.
I won't. Thanks, you too. Aww. That is precious. Ground Dasher. Huh, yes, I need that. What's this? Oh yeah, I need to go fishing.
You okay, Law? You seem kind of quiet.
I'm fine. Just feels a little weird returning home now that my dad's not here, I guess. Oh man, sorry. I didn't mean to bum you out too.
So I guess that means you'll be visiting your dad's grave while you're here. Right, Law?
His grave? What are you, nuts? There is no grave. The Rena would only destroy it the moment they found it.
Back before Calaglia was liberated, dead slaves would be dumped in mass burial sites. Either that or thrown on top of a bonfire. We got used to cremating our own to deny them the pleasure. Then we'd sprinkle the ashes from high up as a way of returning them to the motherland.
It's all we could do. That's the ceremony we had when my mom died, too.
But that was back then, right? Calaglia is liberated now. There's nothing to stop you from raising a true grave anymore.
I suppose you've got a point. Once you've been doing something for generations, though, it sort of begins to take root. It's a tradition of its own now.
My dad wouldn't want that anyway. Cheap and simple, he'd say. Besides, I can't treat him differently than my mom. They might not end up meeting on the other side.
I hadn't thought of it like that. Wow, imagine. The two of them reunited. Back home where they belong. They're probably watching over us right now. At one with Great Dana. There's something almost poetic about it.
That's why I can't afford to screw up. If I know my pops, something as paltry as death won't stop him from coming to box my ears. Still, better than being left alone, I guess. Better than never knowing. You hear that, Dad? I'll make you proud. You'll see.
Alright, Betty Bye time. So I can get my... so it can stop blaring at me that I've got no CP. Oh, God.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Okay, let's see. Look at that cool... That I need that right there. That is so cool. So is that one. That one's not too bad. But that one's so freaking cool looking. Jeez, that is a book. I need to make this. I was able to make that though. Look at those. These are so cool. That is so bright. The shine off of that shield. No, I still have to make a bunch of these. Gotta make so much stuff. Okay. Anyways, okay, let's see. We are going... Where are we going? I totally forgot where we were going. That is... There. Okay, hold on. There we go. Jeez, that scared me. Okay, up we go, I guess.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Ow!
That was random. Okay, hello. That was so random. Hello. Oh, God. Are they okay?
Hey.
Oh, it's you again. Hey, well, if it isn't all fruity friend, this time you're in Cagleglia. I've finally been waiting for you to show up. Oh, so you'll talk to him, but not me. Great. That's because I could tell your palate is not good. Found another recipe? Quite the opposite, actually. I can't find anything here. There aren't any delicacies here.
Right.
Yeah, now that you mention, I can't think of anything like that either. I want to take something with me, but at this rate, I don't know what I'm going to do. If you can't find anything, why not just fix something for yourself instead? There's still stuff to eat in these parts. Just whip something up. And with what you could find yourself. That's kind of what cooking is all about, isn't it? I would have figured you of all people would know that. You've got guts thinking you can lecture me about food, young lady. But you're absolutely right. Not only am I a fine connoisseur of food, I am also a chef. Watch and learn as I put all my years of culinary experience to good use and produce the finest dish the lands have ever seen. I'm not sure you have anything else by yourself. Oh yeah, if you're so confident, I'll definitely like to take someone with me. Let me help. It concerns Cagleglia, so it feels personal to me. Gladly, in that case, could you gather some ingredients, some wheat and eggs? Got what you need.
Nice work.
I get to work with these ingredients and my knowledge and sight. I can't even. What am I doing? All done. Some kind of fried bread. Let's give it a taste. Wow, this is good. You sure put those ingredients to good use. I'll give him credit there, but doesn't the inside still taste a little doughy to you? Yeah, plus there's something special about plain old fried bread. It looks like I have even more work to do. Fried bread is still doughy. Wait, I've got it. Oh dear me. What's going on? How about these? Are these supposed to be rings? Yep. Donuts?
Oh.
I want a donut.
Amazing.
Yeah, it tastes great. I'm in heaven. I had no idea you can make anything like this. I like it. It's got a unique look too. I can work with this.
Nice work.
Now I finally realized something that they're making these donuts for you.
Very nice.
Cooking has the power to make people smile, and I want to spread the sensation far and wide. You've got yourself a deal. There's no finer delicacy than the joy in your heart that comes from a good meal. I will teach you the recipe for these donuts. It's the least I can do.
Yes.
Let me ask you one thing. How did the donuts actually taste? How did they taste? Well, absolutely exquisite. With that, my culinary quest has finally come to an end. Holy cow. I want a donut. Dang, I want donuts. Maybe I'll get me some.
We finally made it.
Here you go, have some donuts. That's at least it's something. Alphen, you're back. Yeah, and I brought some food with me. Just help yourselves. Is this some kind of treat? Oh, then what do I do? Oh, this is fantastic. This is so yummy. Where'd you get these? A friend of ours has been making them all with the castle using ingredients from here. You can make this food this tasty. Like them too. I think a trade between our realms is going to pick up thanks to these. We could sell this. We could sell food this good anywhere. This is great. This is so cool to know that we can make stuff like this here. Guess I'll have to stop complaining so much now. Clerk uniform. Hello.
We avoided getting roasted in that ring. But what we could really use is something to cap this off.
Sure. Got any ideas on what would be good?
Mabo curry. Fried bread stuffed with curry.
You'd probably buy out the whole stock.
Sure. Who got an outfit? Was it? Oh, it's her. Oh, that's actually really cute. That's adorable. Alright. Where is... Okay. We're done there. I need to be at like level 65 to do that. Nothing there. Nothing there. Oh, I got something... Whatever this place is called. Polygon? Something or another.
You finally made it.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Nobody needs to know.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but... You sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there. Even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Oh, huh, really? Springs to mind
Maybe
easily?
some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but... I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion. But that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Alright. So what do we got? We got this side quest. Nothing there. And then we get one back on this ship. Alright. Then the rest I gotta level up for. Alright, when we return, we will continue on with our little side quest spree. And then we'll head back to Rena and, you know, save the world from sudden death. Until next time on this lovely little adventure where we are getting all types of feels and we learn that Alfred has 0 brain cells when dealing with Roxon issue. Until next time on this lovely adventure.